What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video. As y'all can see on the screen before you currently, we hit Prestige XP reward path, just hit level 1, and a lot of stuff to talk about. I'm going to tell you guys how I got there. Am I the first one to do it? Absolutely not, but I never got in on the retro mode XP grind. People were feasting like Bartolo Colon. I didn't get in on it. I'm going to tell you guys some new stuff I've been working on. I do have another kind of method that I have been doing recently, and all that and more. But of course, as always, before we hop into this one, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Gonna have more gameplays out. Probably tomorrow's gonna be some of the ducks on the pond, guys. Have a lot of pack openings, a lot of good stuff on the channel coming soon. Do not want to miss it. That being said, let's get into this video. So of course, XP, or rather Prestige XP reward path. If you guys haven't seen it before, it looks like this. You're going to get all prestige of all of these cards. Just add +3 to all their stats. I'm gonna make a full video talking about who you should pick first in a couple of days probably. You're gonna get a lot of packs, a lot of stubs, 10-pack bundle, 5-pack ballin'. This is of course where you get the Thames, Jose Ramirez, or George Springer. You're gonna get them all eventually. It does take a long ass time to actually gain XP levels. I think y'all were telling me it's like 30k XP to move up from like 1 to 2 prestige, so it's going to take a long time. More packs, guaranteed 90+ live series high diamond that you can sell. You're going to get 2 of those, and it's basically that throughout. A lot of repeating of the same packs, a lot of stubs and such. Getting into how you guys can get there quickly. So this is something that I heard a couple people talking about, and I wanted to try it for myself, and I actually like it quite a bit. And it's gonna have to do with moments. You actually earn a really lot of XP in moments, wouldn't you believe it? And what I've been doing and what's been working for me recently is I go into the monthly award ones right here. I find the Derek Dietrich and I go down to the bottom, tally 3 extra base hits in one game on rookie difficulty against the Pirates. You face obviously a righty using Dietrich as a lefty on rookie difficulty, and what honestly I kind of like to do is, if I don't really feel like playing, because honestly a lot of times I just grind XP, I'm not exactly looking for a challenge. Needless to say, I'm not going to get one playing the Pirates on rookie either, damn it, so that's completely nowhere to be found. Sometimes I just go ahead and put my hitting on directional hitting, and then I just go to town and keep slapping extra base hits and dingers with Derek Dietrich, and you earn a ton of XP that way. I'll show you once we hop into a game right here, but of course you don't get the end XP, you only get it the first time you complete it, but you actually earn a lot of XP really fast, and it's about as quick and as prevalent as my franchise, which is some of the best XP that you can get in the game. So I'm gonna hop into this one and show you guys real quick. All you really have to do is just point out to the sky right there towards the right field foul pole, and you are really just going to smack the ball. This is of course a player lock, obviously, as you guys already know, and you know, it's either going to be a full game or until you get the 3 extra base hits, whichever comes quicker. And this is going to take you between like literally 1 to 2 minutes, because it's rookie. They usually throw a lot of big balls right down the big middle, so it goes really fast. You're not really watching a lot of pitches, and you earn a good amount of XP this way. Unfortunately, you can't speed this up like you can in a home run derby, but I honestly really like this a lot. You can do this for any moment set. However, I highly recommend, see, that sometimes happens, but still, it's really not a big deal. It still goes really fast, and it's easy. It's pretty mindless. I'm not exactly sweating right now while I'm playing this. It's pretty laid back stuff. Like that one at bat, I gained 225 XP from that single at bat right there. So you can see you just earn a ton of XP from doing very minimal work. And this one works great. Rookie difficulty, great matchup. Dietrich mashes against righties, and you just keep playing through lists. You don't have to back out. You can keep restarting it, and you're just gonna watch the XP pile up. And there we go. That wasn't even my best game. We got 4 stubs, but we got 400 XP. That took less than 2 minutes, and if you do the conversions, it's going to be about the same, about 2,000, 1,800. If you do a little bit better, which I didn't have the best game with Dietrich right there, you're gonna get as much basically as the franchise method, which if you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's a perfect transition into that. So the franchise has been my bread and butter. That's how I earned a lot of XP, a lot of traction. And if you already have seen this, if you already know what it is, feel free to skip ahead in the video, but it is really this simple. You're going to want to go into the roster vaults. You're going to search, and you're going to search by name GDL XL. That is the roster that I have created, and you are going to hopefully have a controller that functions, and you're going to see that's the one I had. Some other people did it as well, but you download that roster, and there's a matching slider set also titled GDXL, and then you go into franchise. You're going to start a new one, load save rosters with GDLXL. Tongue twister, try and say that 10 times fast. You're gonna have to start with the Rays. They're clearly the only team that works with this. They're the best team. It only makes sense. That is not kidding though. You are going to have to use the Rays to do this. I'm going to hop into the one. I just actually finished the regular season on it. It doesn't really matter where you are playing from, but it's really this simple. You're going to want to load the rosters here. You have to load them in franchise mode. You go to user settings, make sure your pitching is on beginner. You can either have it on classic or your usual thing that you use for pitching. They hit the ball. If you do just have it on classic, you can just like sit there and press X the whole time and it'll just pitch for you. You literally don't even have to look at the screen. I usually do actually pitch because they never hit the ball usually. It'll be rare where I don't throw a perfect game in a game, and it just gives you the most XP. You get a program star per game, which what you're going to be doing is basically, I guess we're going to have to go over to here to do it. It's this simple. We just hop into a player lock. I do believe you actually earn more XP in franchise mode opposed to play now. I don't know if that's still the case, but it was last year, because I know Twin recommended doing it in play now. I've always done it here, plus it's kind of interesting to see stuff, and it doesn't really make a difference where you do it either way. Then you player lock with your pitcher, and you quite literally pitch against the beginner computer with really weak sliders. You would be hard-pressed to actually have him score a run. I mean, I think my opponent scored less than 5 runs the entire season, 162 games. It takes about 8 minutes to do them. I get, I want to say, about 2,000 to 2,200 XP per 8 minutes. You guys can figure out the conversions from there. I did it at one point. You earn about 8 program stars per hour, so I reckon around 16 to 18,000 XP an hour, which again is similar to what you would get from doing the moments. It really depends what you're looking for, and if you actually want to try a bit in the moments, you're going to actually probably earn more XP doing it that way opposed to franchise. And then the last thing I want to talk about is, of course, Showdown. Showdown is actually really good on stage 1 now. This is something that you guys might not know. They actually, I really don't want to skip to the final Showdown. It's what's 1,000 stubs at the end of the day. They moved everything to veteran. You might not have noticed this, but everything is now on veteran difficulty, just as stage 2 is. The XP values, I think, is like 1,000 less, and they are a lot lower right here. It's 1,000 XP compared to the 300 in stage 1 that you're seeing right here, which does suck, but I do recommend playing it all through. That's kind of what I've been doing. None of these are inherently difficult, especially now that you don't have to worry about this. You're down 4-0, nobody on base, but you have 20 outs on veteran difficulty. Really not too difficult whatsoever, so I highly recommend hopping into more Showdown. They made stage 1 a lot more accessible. I wish they tuned up the XP values to be the same as stage 2. I don't really know why they haven't done that, but highly recommend do Showdown. I play the whole thing. Like I said, I beat pretty much everything. if you want to get the team affinities faster, don't play everything. If you're strictly looking for XP, do everything, especially stage 2. That's where you're going to earn a bunch of XP, because those end moments that don't take very long are going to end up netting you, 1,000 XP per 6,000 right there. So really good stuff. Highly recommend that you guys do that. And then as far as everything else, my collections, I do have all of them but Trouts, the Los Angeles Trouts, the Trash Cans, and the Tribe. Everything else I have done as far as live series collections. So of course I have earned a good amount of XP from there. I have most of these done, which is also gonna net me more XP. But otherwise, we've already talked to death about like the starter collections, and you're obviously gonna want to at least start collecting like 20, collect 30 on all of these teams, because cards aren't really expensive, at least like gold, silver, and bronzes. So make sure and do that if you haven't already. Not gonna break the bank, really, not gonna burn a hole in your pockets, so to speak, but really do think that's some good stuff. And that's really how I got to Prestige XP reward path. I didn't get to do the retro mode XP grind. I never got around to it. I tried it the last night it was available. It didn't work. My PS4, I don't know what happened. I think I got disconnected from the internet. Something happened to where I didn't earn anything. So if you're wondering why a lot of people are so ahead, it's because of the retro mode XP glitch. And also, yeah, this is the best way really in terms of earning XP. Let me know what level you guys are currently at. Are you gold? Are you diamond? Are you prestige? I think a lot of people are starting to hit prestige, but I think the general base is around gold and diamond XP value. Very excited to keep grinding this. We're going to have a nice little pack opening once we get to our first prestige guy. Very excited about that. If you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. Take some saudi.